All right, so what's good, y'all? Hey, look, I know it's been a while. I said I was gonna make one and make a video again on my status at I think like 14 weeks, I think, but I kind of got backtracked. This pandemic been crazy lately, so well, it's I think Wednesday will be my 16-week mark, and I think I'm doing pretty. It's actually gotten a lot better. Like the pain is I ain't gonna say it's gone away, but it's definitely a lot better than it was 3 weeks ago. My shoulder's a little bit stronger too. Um, I went to my doc and he was pretty much he was a lot he was very excited about my progress, at least from between my 8 week mark and my 12 week mark, because it was like a remarkable difference. And honest with you, I was kind of proud too, but I was kind of nervous, you know what I'm saying. But he did tell me I had like a partial tear in my supraspinatus as well, which is why I have so much trouble with bringing it up like that way. However, I can still do it on my own, like without an issue and all that. So everything is pretty much on the up and up. Um, as far as my range of motion, I think I'm actually real good. So I can like go up here with no issues. I think it's pretty good. They're just about even. I think this is a little bit stretched out, but it's pretty good, I would say. And then bring it down kind of sucks a little bit, but it's okay. It's a lot stronger. And then as far as like my abduction and abduction, like it's pretty good as well. Like I can go straight up with no issues, come back down, no issues. It's tight, but it don't hurt, and I can do it. Like as far as like behind me, I'm pretty good with that. I can get this little test, but still like it gets stuck about like right here. It starts to hurt a little bit, but this is not that bad actually, because I can't really go up that much further with this one. So I mean, I'll take it. It's better than nothing, but it's strength wise, man, it's super weak, super weak. Like I still can't lift anything. However, I'm able to do push-ups now. So that was like one of my big concerns. Being I'm in the Navy, so you know, I gotta have to do push-ups. It's part of the test. So, but I mean, I can't do many. I'm starting to do like I try to knock out at least 100 a day, and like I space them out, just to get that endurance back up and just to get the feeling, get used to the feel of how it's gonna feel probably for the next, near future. Um, but I'm only 4 months in, and I got a long time to go. I don't go and see my surgeon again until I think June, but that honestly may be pushed back since the pandemic. So, but I mean, really, I ain't really gotta go see him. I don't. At this point, honestly, I'm only going because it's free, and they want me to. But actually, I'm progressed in physical therapy. I'm in like phase 3 now. I think that's what phase they call it. I'm in the active strengthening phase, so I'm doing like a lot of strengthening exercises as far as like my the abduction exercise, and then the laterals coming in front. You know, um, I'm doing my angel wings on the ground, and to make it difficult or more difficult, they usually tell me to put like a can of food, canned goods in my hand and do it, like laying on my back, and then that's like kind of keep my hands slightly raised off the ground. Like I'm laying on the ground, and then I would slightly raise my hand off the ground and just kind of like butterfly. Um, it's definitely it hurts. Don't get me wrong. It definitely I feel it, but that's just because my shoulder still it's still building strength. And then the same thing, like when I'm laying down, they want me to lay on my affected side as well, and then just kind of lift out. It's a weird exercise. I really don't do that one that much because I don't really understand why, or I think I probably be doing it wrong, and I mean I can't go up to the physical therapy because they kind of canceled all our physical therapy in-house appointments and gave us this like little plan to just do it on our own until you get to your follow-up, which I have on the 29th of April. But as far as some exercise I've been doing, it's a lot of strength building stuff. Like I do he called them the claw grabs. I stand up and then I bring it up until my hands turn, and then I bring it back, and I keep this at a at tension. So I'm pulling on it as I go up and bring it down. You hold it up for a couple seconds in the air, probably like 1 or 2 seconds. It actually burns pretty bad, to be honest with you. It's that one was kind of painful, but it gets, they say it gets it stronger. So, and also another favorite one is my we do like the spider crawls on the wall. So we use this kind of like a makeshift, little band. You kind of tie it off together, and then you do these, and then you pretty much you get on the wall, and then you just go across the wall, just like that, and then you come back, just like that, and then after a while, you do that for like 5 times, and then you go from there. I try to do it like 10 times. Sometimes like I try to PT, like I try to do the exercise at least twice a week. They said I can do up to three or 4 times, but honestly, after the second time, most times after the first time, my shoulder gets like real sore. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll pop a Tylenol or something like that they gave me. Sometimes I don't. I just kind of wing it. I never ice it anymore. Probably should, but I never do because I just want to. I don't know. I guess I'm trying to prove to myself or something, but probably not the best idea. So if you do get meds to do it, then I say go ahead and do it if that's how you want to do it. Everybody's different, but I just don't prefer to take meds. I try to tough it out, I would say. But that's another exercise we do is like stand up straight, put your arms in, and then you just hold out a couple seconds, come in, keeping the tension, but not all the way tension. Like you don't want to let go. If your arm gets weak enough to where you feel like you got to, then go ahead and you can let it go. But I recommend I try to keep tension on it. So stretch out, fully extend it, and then hold it 5 seconds. Come back, keep the tension on it, and then come back out. Do about 10 of those, and then the rest is like doing like a lot of pretty much your back muscle strength and exercise, like traps, and then saying your shoulder with the deltoids. But I don't really like with my because they have me doing a exercise to where I stand on the band. It's like a diagonal raise where I'm just raising it diagonally, standing up, which is actually pretty hard when you're standing up with it. The more gravity pulling on it, so it gets kind of hard, but I think it's a good exercise. I've been doing it for like a week or two. Honestly, I thought I would have got a little better at it. It'll hurt a little bit less, but it doesn't. So I'll probably just stop doing it until my arm gets a little stronger, or my shoulder gets a little stronger, and it's not as much of a problem to me anymore. Other than that, hey man, it's still a long road. It's still a long road, and I don't know. I think at the 6-month mark, it'll be a lot stronger. I'm looking for recommendations. If you got something that you can give me that'll probably help it get stronger a little faster, that's probably a little less painful, then hey, I'm always up for suggestions. I just want to get better, to be honest with you. So whatever it takes, I'm willing to put that work in. But the biggest thing is not really pushing yourself too far to where you're injuring it more. You know what I'm saying? They say some pain is good and all that jazz. With me personally, I don't think pain is good. So usually if it starts to hurt, like actually hurt, not just uncomfortable. Like uncomfortable I can deal with. But if it starts to hurt, I'll be like, ouch. Then, I'll go ahead and I'll stop that exercise. I'll just work on something else because I don't think the shit supposed to hurt, me personally. But that's just my 2 cents. I think, yeah, that's about it. Like I said, I'm getting there, getting better, and I'm still doing my little wall exercise while, the isometric joints. I don't do them as much. I'll actually show you the list that I have. 1 second. This is the list of exercises I do. Hopefully the camera focuses in on it. But this is what I've been doing so far. I supplement a couple exercises in there as well, but primarily that's what I've been doing, and it's actually a pretty decent workout once you get it all warmed up. I don't really warm it up that much. I'll probably do a couple arm rotations or something like that, back and forth because I don't usually I warm up on a bike at physical therapy. And I don't have one of those. So, but yeah, after the first 2 or 3 exercises, that shoulder gets a little drained and a little tired. So you be like, all right, you know, when is this shit over? And I try to do like 12 to 15 reps of each. I do 2 sets of each thing. At least that's what the paper say to do. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to actually be back like in sports and shit by June. That'd be my 6-month mark. Like playing basketball. I mean, honestly, who knows if we'll be even able to go outside in June. We're on lockdown here to April, so I'm in Virginia. So I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. But ideally, I want to get back out there playing football, swimming, all that jazz by June, the end of July at the latest. And that'll be my almost 8-month mark post-op. So at that point, I'm just like, there's no reason I should be having any setbacks. Like I'm only 26 at this point, so we'll see how it goes. But any questions, just let me know, and I'll respond as soon as possible.